Well, hello guys. Welcome back to another episode of Everyday EDC. Today, we have an unboxing for you. The last few things that I know that I have coming in are going to be pretty big, so without further ado, and well, they might be big figuratively too, or literally. I was talking figuratively. You know what? We have a knife. My unboxing knife is not my typical. I've been carrying my Wee Malice today. So, my unboxing knife for the day is the Wee Malice. Alright, break into this guy. Alright. Still not 100%. I think I know what this is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, first and foremost, let's take a look at the Authentication Card. This is the Iron Wolf in S35VN. This was the date of birth of this Iron Wolf is May 2nd of 2017, made by Matt. Can't read his last name. All right. Actually, it might be. This is the one that was made by. Oh, this is the one that was made by the guy. This is the guy who designed the knife, and he actually made this one. That's what makes this one special. This one costs probably an extra $100, maybe on the secondary market. I'm not sure, for a couple different reasons, but one of the main reasons being, I believe it was made by the actual designer himself. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's the conversation I was having. So this knife is large. Holy smokes. This carbon fiber seems to have kind of like a polished texture to it. It actually feels good. It doesn't feel like the cheap carbon fiber, like you can feel the layers. It doesn't feel like sub 100 carbon fiber, right? I mean, that's just, I don't mean to say it that way, but that's the reality. We have titanium bolsters going on here with what I'm going to call a sub frame lock. This is sub because it's underneath the carbon fiber here, which is really cool because you really can't screw this up. On the flip side, it's a flipper without thumb studs, so you're not really going to have too many issues in the first place, but you're not going to be putting your finger on that frame lock right there, screwing anything up. The pocket clip looks pretty cool, but check this out. We got some Timascus hardware with it that I haven't put on, and I might not. I don't know. I kind of like the clean-cut look. The Timascus hardware like kind of feels gaudy, but maybe I'll put it in and like it. I don't know if I even will. But this thing's pretty sweet. So let's get the first flip out of the way. This thing's massive. Oh my gosh, did I not realize how large and in charge this knife freaking was. To put that into perspective, because I'm carrying my Malice, this is my Wee Malice next to it. The Wee Malice is not a small knife by any means or stretch of the imagination, and this knife is definitely almost dwarfing the Wee Malice. That's pretty incredible. Alright. So this is pretty cool. They have some cutout pieces right here. So there's none of that like this side's lower than the other side so you can access the lock better. Nope. It's just cut out so your thumb fits right into there. Just like back here, it's almost symmetrical. God damn it. It's almost symmetrical in that same where this is where your thumb's going to fall in the non-choked up position. But you can choke up with this knife too, which is awesome. This thing's ergonomics, it does feel a little blocky in hand at first glance, but it's just a very, very large knife. I mean, guys, this thing is massive. So this is the Berg Blades Iron Wolf. So this is the Berg Blades Iron Wolf. So this is the Berg Blades Iron Wolf, and this is one, I think this is number 27. I don't know where the serial number would be, but if I'm not mistaken, I think this is like number 27 of the first 50 ever made. That's kind of what makes this a higher priced than other Berg Blades Iron Wolves. But the other thing to note here is that it doesn't have the fuller. On all the other production models, this does have the fuller. This one in particular does not. There's the Berg Blades design for you guys. Let's see if you guys can get a good, there you go. Good look at it right there. Yeah, so this doesn't have the fuller like all the other models. And oh my gosh, is this thing is just, I always use this term, but this thing is manly feeling. It is so freaking large. Where's my... So, here's my XM18. I mean, I'm looking at it through the camera. This Iron Wolf makes the XM18 kind of look like a 3-inch knife, you know what I mean? Like, it just looks smaller. And yes, those are new scales. I was going to record myself putting them on there, and I'm glad I did not. Maybe we'll tell that story one day. Let's just say we were successful, barely. So, Berg Blades Iron Wolf. Let's get you guys a paper cut test real quick. Not really to do anything other than to see how sharp this came from the guy. I believe this was a user, and it could use a little bit of work, so I do this periodically on camera. I'll take a strop, and I'll do a couple passes on the strop, and then we'll see if this came back to life. This is S35VN, if I'm not mistaken, and S35VN has a tendency to strop back pretty easy, so let's see what we got. Feel free to critique my stropping technique. I kind of made it up through just attrition of learning, so I'm using the green compound. I don't know what micron that is. It's kind of like the before you get the mirror polish, but you can technically put a mirror polish on it with this green compound. All right, let's see if that did us any good there. Not really. Maybe I made it worse. Jesus. Does this have a slight recurve in it? No. Maybe. Let's forget that drop point for now. We're just doing a video here. All right. That's a little bit better. It's still a little toothy, but it is a large blade, so we might not get down to that super fine. We might not get down to that super fine edge like a lot of knives behind the edge. So, you know, we'll find out as time goes on. I'll give it a good stropping off camera, so I'm not pressured under you guys judging me. And for the review, we'll give it a test. I'm not sure if this is a knife I'm going to hang on to or a knife that I'm going to flip. We're not sure yet. It is almost beyond my want to carry size, but it does feel like a good knife to kind of like, I mean, it just feels like a good knife to have on you at all times because it's just so massive. I mean, it's definitely a beast of a knife. Oh boy, that thing's cool. All right, guys, my name is Tyler. This has been Everyday EDC. You guys stay sharp, stay safe. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is the Berg Blades Iron Wolf, one of the very first editions without the fuller in the blade. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. It genuinely means a lot. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment. If you didn't like it, give me some feedback in the comments below and hit the thumbs down button. In case you guys don't know, I do have a Patreon, which will be listed right here. In that Patreon, we're giving bi-monthly giveaways to just the Patreons based on the number of Patreons that we have in the Patreon. We will also be giving discounts on all the knives that I sell based on the number of patrons. My name is Tyler. This is Everyday EDC. You guys stay sharp, stay safe, and have a great day.